Hey, it's Russ and Lauren from the Infectious Groove music channel right here on YouTube. And today's video is one of those ones where you're going to continue a series that we have, an established series of 5 songs to start with. Now, for this particular band, I think everyone on earth would know at least All Day and All Night or You Really Got Me. And this is one of those bands where you could do at least 2 videos on hidden gems, but I feel like people who may have only heard 1 or 2 songs might want to know where to go next.
Yeah.
So Lauren is going to share with you today 5 songs to start with from the Kinks.
Yes. And I decided to put these in chronological order because I feel like this is a good little journey that happens here. And the first one is A Well-Respected Man. And one of the things I love so much about the Kinks is just kind of the commentary on the world around them. Musically, this is just, it's very British and it's very, British invasion sounding song. Right. But it's basically talking about this guy who is just sort of going about his life thinking he's better than everyone else, but everything around him is sort of falling apart. It's a lovely, jaunty little commentary on the British class system.
Yeah, and it's a good thing that totally went away. We don't ever have to deal with anything like that anymore, ever. So that's where they're going to start, and as far back as you're going with the Kinks. So what era are we looking at next, and what's their topic now?
Yeah, this is still late 60s. Okay. The Village Green Preservation Society. I love this song. It's jaunty. It's like walking through a garden. And one of the things that I just think is really cool about this particular song is it's like wanting things to change, but also wanting to look back and reflect on like what was. And I think for me, the Kinks are more like lyrics than anything because they're so British. And sometimes like for an American like me, I have to read the lyrics to get it. And then once I'm like listening and following along, I'm like, oh, this is 10 times better than I thought it was.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot more to their messaging than just all of the day and all.
Yeah,
and
that's
all
for
of the
sure.
night. All right. Where are we going after that? Are we still in the late 60s or?
We're getting into like early 70s kind of stuff now. Yeah. This is a track called Victoria. And if you watched How I Met Your Mother, they used this song to introduce the character Victoria. But this is not a love song, and people often misinterpret Victoria as just another song about a girl, right? But really, it's about Queen Victoria, and it's about, again, British imperialism and kind of saying, how do I want to put this? It's basically like, we can move on from what was, but we can still be proud of where we came from and how we got here. And musically, my favorite part about this is how the guitar riff mimics the vocal melody, because you don't get that a lot, and you almost miss it, but then it just really kind of hits it home.
That's rad.
Yeah.
So again, like I always say, hey, the links to these songs are in the description. But like if you go down to the description and you see the links, like you're going to be taking like a walk through the history of the Kinks. And you've got 2 more to share with us. I think the last one is another one I could have mentioned is like a song people know, but people should definitely come in and check out. But before we get that far in their career, what do you got?
I could not put this list together without the song Celluloid Heroes. Musically, it's different than anything else on here. Like everything else, like it's trademark stuff Lauren likes. It's music that sounds happy, but lyrics are like way either deeper or darker than you think they are. This sounds like the lyrics sound. And Celluloid Heroes is basically taking a walk down Hollywood Boulevard and talking about all the stars you're going to see on the street. And it's like these people had these lives and now they're just sidewalk.
Yeah, which is dark, but true. I actually think about that the last time I was in LA and I was on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I was thinking about that. The next one is, at least for me, when I was a kid, this was like the first I heard of the Kinks. Like you make that classic thing where you're like, oh, this new band, the Kinks. And everyone around you is like, that is not a new band. But I also think it's a great place for people to stop off at. And then you listen to what you've suggested and you'll have a good idea of everything the Kinks do.
Yes, exactly. And again, like, so I'm covering a span of like almost 20 years here with these things. So this last one on my list is Come Dancing. And why I wanted to put this at this spot on the list is because I feel like it kind of takes our journey a little full circle. Because musically, like I heard this song and I was like, I couldn't tell you when this came out, because I know it was the Kinks, but I was like, this could have been the 60s, it could have been the 70s, it could have been the 80s. It's just very the Kinks. And again, it's about reminiscing on younger days, and the dance hall that you used to go dance at has gotten torn down, and you can no longer go dancing.
Yeah, we were just watching a video yesterday, totally unrelated to this, where the Pontiac Silverdome was in there, and I was like, I saw this, and this, and now that place is a parking lot. It was a very, very, very sad way for that conversation to end. But our videos are never sad, or we try to keep them not sad. So if you like what we're doing on this channel, first of all, thank you for subscribing, and thank you for watching the video. Please drop a like on the video because that helps the channel grow. Listen to the songs that are in the description. The links are in the description that Lauren has suggested. Let us know what you think of her picks. And if you're a huge fan of the Kinks, by all means, share some with us, that we think people should listen to. Because I believe eventually we're going to start doing like follow-up videos and stuff too, to cover people's comments and suggestions and things. Because we always, on the videos, we're always like, oh, wow, what a great pick or great point or whatever. And I would like to start covering some of that stuff. So please drop that on the video. And as we always say, thank you so much for watching.